go.
Brad, action.
Oh my god! You're supposed to spell it again.
Jag trillar på bak.
Mycket. Mycket.
So like, then we gotta go across on down. You got psycho Lego, man. I ain't know how to do it.
with another fantastic surprise. We have the screen cleaner. Watch how good it works. Clean. No more dirt. You can't even see any dirt anymore. Look. And that's not all. We'll bring you another offer for free. We'll destroy your phone. Thank you for watching our commercial.